Atoko Chovshis Midrush B'Shabbos Kodesh Vayikro Vayakei Lamedhei Chovzayin Vanesim Yiviu Begoyim Pirush Rashi Zal Omar Rab Nosson Maro Nesim Nisnade Bechalukas HaMizbeach B'Tchilo. Why did Nesim? They gave a donation. Bechanukah HaMizbeach beginning. Umeleches HaMishkan lo yitnam B'Tchilo. When it came to the Mishkan, they didn't give donations in the beginning. And Nesim, this is the Nesim said, Yisnamnu Tzibur. Mashe Yisnamnu the Tzibur give what they want to donate. Mashe Chaserim Manu Mashlim, what is missing, we will mashlim, we will finish it. The tzibur finished everything. The melacha was finished. Oman Nesim, man and asses, we have to do. If you answer shoyam avni miluim, we good. Lachen isnadu bechanukah hamizbeach tchilo. Lefi shenitatzlu betchilo nechsa oit mishmo. Because they're lazy in the beginning, Hashem took away from them one ois from the name. And they see him, chasa yud, missing wood. Ad kan shoynoi Rashi. He bought Rashi. Biur zal, diva zal eile. What is the explanation of this chazal? Api according to Chazal says, B'choches daf samach aleph amud beis. Tzadikim yetzer toiv shoyvtom. Reshoim yetzer oro shoyvtom. Benoinim ze veze shoyvtom. Pirush agro. Shoyvtom manigo. Biur, what explains that means? Ki odom ayir pero yivolet. A person is born like a mule. V'yetzer machshavos libo rak kol hayom. All day he wants bad. Shotuf behergel v'retzonosom. A person all day he wants to do his desires. Lemalos rak only kol ma'avaya libo b'teva. All his desires in nature. Ube'ezer sayetzer oro aruchli k'mo shenema belecha teshukosoi. The tzaroro wants you and it gets you to desire again. Teshukosoi. The teshuka, like we said, teshuka, like we said before, chetzi ma, we said before what we said, teshuka lechachma is chetzi chachma. Teshuka for chachma, the tzaroro wants you teshuka. Mevale hergel ateva, vereshet yetzer shonim rabos terem ifatach me'at ma shesichol bekoyach. The tzaror gets you to have a habit, and like it says, the petach hatzaroivetz, v'kivan shekol atchinosav ach teva v'retzonos, all the desires only wants taiva and rotzoin, lachein kol machshavosav rak kol hayom. All day he wants only bad. Lachein ma'asav inyonim afilu ma'asim atoivim, even his good things. Anirim lekol la'ayin lekol, looks she's doing good. It comes from the time of Rotzon that destroys. Because he's completely Masur is, I say Masur. No, Masur is giving. Are you feeling to the Rotzon TV? It's over. All the things around that. We live in Kote Yetzaror Kotzatoy. Even now, this is the Ikon. This is till now was like Agdoma.
It's like a Hagdama?
Like Agdoma. He says.
I wish I understood it.
He said like this, and I explain outside. A person is the difference at tzaddik, rosha, and benoni. The tzaddik is yetzer toiv, controls him, manning him. Yetzaror, reshoim, the yetzarora controls them. Benonim, sometimes this, sometimes that. So how he explains? Because Chazal tells us that a person is born. A person is born like a mule. and all day he wants only bad. Like it says in Chazal, "Veleika teshukosoi." All day the tzarora is pushing you to do what he wants. So he made all his life is running after the tzarora bekoyach. All the desires, everything he does, it comes to the tzarora. And everything, beginning to the end, we're full of tzarora. So how you get out of it? So how you get if you're full of tzarora, how you can get out of the problem? Im lo yitragel od mehergel rav rifyon omer lachamo lashit sichla taiva. You have to train yourself to without rifyon omer lachamo to sholet the seichel an the taiva. Retzoinoi al pi chochma va Mussar pi Torah dafka. So if you don't margy yourself, omer lachamo to master your seichel and your taivas rotzoin, it means what? According to Chochma Mussar, as Yosim Nafshu bekapoy nakir esitzroi, then you recognize the Yitzhara, umalach Yitzhanoisov, according to Rotzon Siba, adech Siba Mesuba. This is very important. Ve'az, komaisa v'nyonim lo yimaboy ha-seichel. This is very important. This is so here is Torah Kula, all Torah Kula here. This he says here. When you train yourself, a lot of training without stop, working after work, you put control your seich on your rotzon, on your taiva. How? According to Chochma and Mussar, Chochma according to Torah and Mussar. According to Dafka, I mean Chochma, I said Chochma, Stam Chochma, or Mussar, Api Torah Dafka, not Stam Chochma, it's a world. Dafka, not according to psychologists and all these Mishugas and Mishugoyim. It has to be Dafka Api Torah. Then, Yosim Nafshoy Bekapo, you put your nefesh in your hands, Le'aki Yitzu, you recognize the Yitzhara, this is the key word here. You have to know Yitzhara words called Siba Mesuba, a cause and results. It's not stam Yitzhara works with no understanding. Even Yitzhara, he works with a Ratzon, with a Siba and a Mesuba, a cause and results. So if you know, you recognize your Yitzhara, I want this because I want that result. I want this, I want that result. So you know that, when you know your nefesh, that it goes according to Siba Mesubav, so then, when you know that, then all your ma'asim will come to Seichel. Because you recognize, you see, it's not to handle it tzarora, you can handle it because it goes with Siba and Mesubav. This causes that. This causes that. So you know how your Ratzon works. You go always to the Siba. I go now here, this will cause this will cause that, this will cause that. You mean my desire, one desire, this produces 5-7 results. So I know it goes, my desire produces 7 results, so I know if I want this desire, I have 7 results problems. So I know this will come out of it. So I have to be careful from the 7 things that come out of it. So if you know my desire produces 7, it produces mesub of this and that. So you have to be careful. They won't so you're able to recognize my yetzer. It's like a machine. You know how a car goes. How the machine goes, you take the key and you open it, you move it like this. This moves that moves that, this moves that, this moves that, this the car moves like that. Air goes to this, and this, and then the thing starts to go. So every is called Siba, and everything is the results comes in there. So you have to know, we have big machines. Our body is a billion times more than a car. A car is only one little thing. A desire of a person has a Siba and a Mesuba, a cause that produces results. that result, this results. So the cause and results is when you recognize your Yetzer Hara that this is produces this is produces that, then you're able to always go to the Siba, always go to the source. Like we learned 2 weeks ago. You have to go to the Shoresh. Remember we said this, you have to go to the roots. When you go to the roots of your Sibas, then you're able to handle all the results. You don't have to work, when you go on the car, you don't have to work on everything, only you don't give him the key. You can go into the car without a key. So you know how you handle a car. That's it. I don't give you the key, so you cannot drive. So you know, you take away the Siba, so it won't work. You know, you have to know that the Siba and the Mesubah. Every Siba has a Mesubah. So work at the Siba that we learned 2 weeks ago. Go to the Sharashim, go to the, then you're able, when you work on the Shoresh, they're able to result results. So again, when a person trains himself to control the Seichel, mashli the Seichel and the Taiva, not stam like a police, a pi chochma musa. You have to use with chochma to control yourself. Chochma musa. A konta Torah dafka. Now, if you don't do konta Torah and then it comes out corrupt, you do not. Then you can put your nefesh on the kappa and see how the things go. Before the first step is work, train yourself, work after work, control your seichel and your taiva. This is the first step. Second step is when you do your control, it has to be a konta Torah with chochma Torah, chochma musa konta Torah. Mizvah is one thing. You control your taiva, the chochma and the taiva with chochma musa, dafka. It's really one thing. Then you put your soul in your hands. It means you take yourself and value yourself, siba the subav, and then when you know that, then you're able to make all your actions or ma'asim nonim comes from seichel v'chochma. Even ma'asim nirim neroinim and even looks like you do bad things. Aval emo toda chochma musa. If it comes from chochma musa, v'ruach achaya sheboy v'moifer choyes nefesh, and it comes a chochma musa, so that ruach achaya Bofani bekochas hanefesh, that is will get you. Ruach that will give you a life, and it doesn't look good. It looks not good, but still that way. Even looks bad. Sometimes for your nefesh, I'll give you an example. A person knows if he sleeps after 11 o'clock, let's say 11:30 at night, all day he cannot learn. So he cannot go to no bar mitzvah, no chatuna, no things. He has to make sure 11:30 goes to sleep. Because if he sleeps 11:30, after 11:30, all day be sleeping all day. So he knows this, so he has to tell his friends, I have to go to sleep. But I give you another story. A person is stingy. She has to give people, buy bags of candies, and give people candy. Do actions of building up is...
It doesn't look bad.
What?
Giving candy.
No, he's giving candy, sweet.
He's talking about Maisa Pinchas.
Like what?
Maisa Pinchas.
Like Pinchas. You have to do things
That looks bad.
It looks bad, but
it's good.
But he did good. Right? Pinchas is a good example of gvura. But the point is, you have to don't look what people say. What people look. You have to see if it comes from chochma and musa and the ruach hachaya, this then looks good.
It looks bad in front of
Even it looks bad, but if you do it, it's good. Because it comes from Chochmah and Mussar.
But it comes from
It's like the story that you gave before about the guy who wants to dress in the garments of a priest.
Right. I said the story before with the priest. Right, the guy with the priest, and he walked in the street. I told the story about the guy was this guy by tzedakah. I said, quick, guy by tzedakah. He wanted to get money, so this guy says, if you dress like a priest and go around the town, we'll give you money. He dressed like a priest, and all the kids are laughing at him, and they scream at him, and he got the bushes, and then he got the money, and he saved the family not to die. So Sunday, it looked bad, but he did it for mitzvah. Also happened with the Ramchal also. With this Ramchal, it was this person wanted to be Ramchal, famous story with the Ramchal. He wanted this person he wanted to be a Christian. He wanted to be a nitnatzer. So he didn't know what to do because the community threw him out. So and they didn't want to accept his children in school. Nothing. They want to do the problem. So what he did, the Ramchal said, listen, take me, and I will go on the road of no one. The road of that road was there. Where's all the churches? And you scream at me. Don't go there. Don't go there. Use me and make fun out of me and they will say, oh, it means you're not Christian. It means you shows that you care about that. And all that means, and I walk and scream at me, and I will get the bushes, and then you'll see that you're correct, and there will be no problem with you.
First of all,
You get the what? The bushes?
Ramchal got bushes.
What bushes was that?
Because the Ramchal he made himself like going to
As if he wanted to go to.
he wanted to go to the Christian.
What does it mean, bushes? I don't know what the word
Bushes means they get embarrassed. He looked like he did opposite svarot, but they're able to save a family not to go off the derech.
the first halacha in the Shulchan Aruch.
That what says? No, but Sunday you do action.
First halacha in the Orach Chaim. Anybody knows it?
Yeah, that's a short. No, there's like
No, that's
the point is don't do things, even things that looks like bad. You do something bad.
Why do you need to say it in the first halacha? Because people, they don't do things because they're embarrassed.
Be embarrassed. Don't do a lot of things. A guy doesn't.
Enlightening say, right?
What?
Right? You care what the enlightening say?
You can't. There's exactly people and mentally they think that way.
Exactly what the enlightening say.
What?
It's for you to do, not to be embarrassed.
You cannot be embarrassed. No one. Shulchan Aruch, the first halacha in Shulchan Aruch.
Wasn't it in front of the believing, wasn't it?
The point is even looks bad, but you have to do it right. You have to do what is right. That was bad. Roma Chosi da ben Yono. Be'obes perek aleph, ודן כל אדם לקו זכות. מדבר על אדם שאינו יודעים בו אם הוא צדיק או רשע. We don't know if it's צדיק או רשע. אבל אין הדבורים בצדיק גמור ולא ברשע גמור. כי בצדיק אפילו כולו רע נוטה לקו חויבה וכל עבר. ידעו לו טויבה. A tzaddik, everything he does is you trust, you give him kav zchus. ממנו לא הוא צריך לו. הנה אתה טוב מה בחד על קו זכות. מן הראש הוא גומר לו אם יקנצה, כי אפילו מעשהו טוב כולו אין נראה ככל לחוש, או לא מישהו צעד אובן, יש לו קו חוי בראש הוא גומר. All the time you have to done the קו וחובה. למה כי לפעמים עושה את זה תוך הכיבוי, כי חנן כולו להאמין לו, כי שבע טובס בליבוי. All the time, a person has a Rosh Hashanah, everything you have to done in the Kav Choyva. If he does good, you have to done the Kav Choyva. Because everything he does according to Rosh, even you see a tzaddik, he says, comes a Rosh, and he says, Yechanan Kola, he says, please, and he down, check it out. It's a fake phony. Don't look at him like that. If he's a Rasha, even you see him, he comes to shul and he diamonds and he says, he starts. He has a reason for it. It's not, don't, you have to done a kav choiva, not a kav schus. But if it's a tzaddik, if he does something bad, it looks bad, it looks, why he's doing a sin. The kav choiva, you have to done a kav schut. In a different tzaddik a Rasha.
Judge it favorably. It's a mitzvah.
It's a mitzvah, but now the chiddush is no. Sami Kenan says, a tzaddik gomu, always, everything that he does, you have to done a kav schus. A tzaddik rosh gomu, everything he does, the kav choiva. Someone is a benoini, they need a kav schus. Someone that is a tzaddik gomu, simply have to done a kav schus. A rosh gomu, simply have to done a kav choiva. The chid is someone that is a benoini, him, you have to done a kav, him, you have to done a kav choiva, him, you have to done a kav schus. So there, so you see, when a person does bad, it looks bad. But you know he's working on his midos. It looks bad. But he knows he's working on his midos. You have a mitzvah to dana kav schus. He knows it, he knows that you know this person. Again, if it's a tzaddik gomu, he doesn't have to work on the midos. I mean, he has his midos. If it's rosh gomu, always done the kav choiva. Someone that is benoini, so there we need to, and he does something that looks very bad. There you have to mitzvah to dan in the kav schus. So you see, sometimes we do something bad. It looks bad. You look bad. It looks bad. Yeah, you have to do something. It looks bad. It looks bad, but you have to make sure is you have to done in the kav. You have to done in the kav schus. So now the question is how we look at ourselves. On ourselves. How we look at ourselves. If all day at taiva, all day work on a sabbakonta taiva, all day, and everything we do, we don't really control ourselves. So we have to look everything on ourselves. That the kav choiva kav schus, kav choiva. He says like this. This is what he says it. So before we go continue, I want to go back again. What is the chiddush we said today? What is the big chiddush we said today? Before we continue. That Nesim, they didn't give. When it came to give the Nesim, they wanted to give They didn't give the beginning Truma. So it looks like wait till they finish everybody, they will give. So how you look at them? Kav schus or kav choiva?
How can we say we don't look somewhere?
No, the Torah teaches us. Hashem tells us. The Nesim, Hashem is teaching us a lesson. They're lazy.
Where's the seer?
The Nesim that they gave the cold cloth, they gave only that. They gave the stones around the Choshen. So the Nesim himself, they gave around the Choshen.
They're not Rasha, you have to give them schus.
Right. But and what the Torah teaches you, look, the tzaddikim, they gave only the last ones. But what it says in the Gemara, they're lazy. They're lazy. They said that this is the Torah teaches us. You think it came because of the midah of what? Will be fair. I will give only when something is missing. So how it looks like, the guy's a nice person. Everything is missing, I will give. It looks like a nice person. Tells you no. It comes from laziness. It comes from laziness, that meat of laziness.
Wait a moment. Aaron, he wished he could give, and he could not give. He was very sad. Aaron Cohen. You want to give him half of the Levi. The Levi were not able.
No, this is something else. I'm talking about here.
But why would they be lazy? And Aaron said, I want to give.
Listen, I'll explain. They talk about giving to the Beis Hamikdash tzedakah.
Yes.
So here, it says here that when it came to the Nesim, they said, when everybody will give, when we'll be missing, we will give.
Fine.
Comes how you look at it.
Positive.
Comes the
Positive.
very good. Comes Chazal tells you no. We look at it negative.
Why Aaron then wanted to be like them?
No,
Aaron was very sad. It's the rush or something. I wish I could give like them.
I don't know where it says that. I don't know which one. I know which Chazal you're talking about. I don't know which Chazal you're talking about. If you tell me, I know what you're talking about. I know, tell you, here this Chazal says it came from a lazy place. Because if they were not lazy, they would come and give everything. They'll give you everything.
But you don't answer the question, Rabbi.
He's
Why
talking-
I want to be
And I'll prove it to you.
He's talking about the korbanot that the Nesiim brought.
Yes.
For the Chanukah HaMishkan. He
And-
wished, Aaron wished that he could have also brought a korban. Hashem said, no, you're going to be the one to light the menorah.
Yes.
That's what he's actually.
And there's something else. There's
Yeah.
something.
That's not something else.
It's
He
not-
wants to be like them. You don't answer the question.
No, this is not the Nisim. This is not talking about lighting the candles. Here we does something.
No, they give gifts. They give gifts when everybody else doesn't give their gift, right? You say that's laziness according to
No,
your
I listen again. You came late.
It doesn't matter.
Listen.
You don't answer the
I
question.
tell you the answer. Listen. I'll tell you what happened. Hashem says, listen from the beginning. Hashem says, give donation to build a Mishkan. Then the Sim said, it will be missing, we will give.
Yes.
Well, and then what happened was, I gave so much, then they had to give nothing.
They gave something, right?
No, they had to give nothing.
But these things that they gave from the beginning of this song, every day.
No, they had to give nothing. All the thing was, they're talking about building the Mishkan. They gave everything.
It's in a chemish. Every day, Nisim came.
No, this is different thing. This is about karbanos. I'm not talking about karbanos. I'm not talking about the karbanos, something else. I'm talking about building the Mishkan. When they build the Mishkan, Hashem says, let's give, donate the Mishkan, money for the Mishkan.
Every man and woman from the
Every man and woman to give the Mishkan.
They give, everybody gives the same. If they're Nisim or.
No, this different thing. This beginning, Mishkan, they say everybody give. What happened was, they said, well, we're missing, we will give. So that midah, says Rashi, it came from laziness. It came from laziness. Come the Sabbath Mikanim explains what is exactly what happened here. They said, well, we'll be missing, we give. That midah comes from laziness.
Which Gemara are we talking about?
This is Rashi, in Vayakel Lamed Hey, Pasuk Chav Zayin.